Life Path 5. Welcome to your 2023 reading. It's a 6 months reading, so it's not for the whole year. We're going to start off, we'll jump straight in. We're going to start off with, oh, that came out quick. Oh, strength. So you got the strength card. This is the major arcana energy that is going to be surrounding you for the next 6 months, okay? So this is a really good energy to start off with. It's a strength card, but it's an inner strength. It's a really nice, calm, beautiful inner strength. The strength card is also connected to Leo. So, you know, this can be an outward energy as well coming out. You may find yourself wanting to get out a bit more. Yeah. Rather than hibernating, if you're in winter in the next few months, rather than hibernating, you might find yourself wanting to get out more. Okay, because some of us like to hibernate in the winter, but some of us don't. Okay, so we'll pop that strength card there. What I will do is, whilst I am picking your cards for this section, just quickly say, this section is the collective reading for all Life Path 5s. And then there will be a pick a pile section. It will consist of 3 cards. And one of them will be a yes or no card. Okay. Right, so I'll forward the video. I'll speed it up as I get these cards out because they can take some time to come through. Okay. Okay, Life Path 5, we'll just turn these ones over. This is your first set of cards. These are your energy cards. Okay. And I will now pick some clarifier cards. What I'm seeing for you, Life Path 5, straight away coming through, is this is a time of growth in terms of a self-actualization time. Because there's self-realization, which is where you're going in within yourself. If you don't know, I'll just quickly explain that. Where you're going within and you're realizing things about yourself. So it's like self-realization. You may find things that you want to change about yourself, or, you know, that doesn't mean because you're a bad person, but, you know, just like you may want to be a bit more organized. It could be anything, you know. But anyway, and it could be something more serious as well for some of you. But what it basically means when you're going into self-actualization is you're taking them realizations, you getting a deeper idea of who you are, and then you're coming into self-actualization where you're putting them things into place. So this is coming through very strong throughout your reading. So I'll go into why now. So we'll look at the cards individually. We have, or you have, I should say, the 10 of Air. So this card is, again, it's about individualization. This is the card that is talking about liberation of self, letting go of any kind of public persona. It's also about coming into wholeness within yourself and altered perceptions. So this is what happens with the self-realization, then your perceptions change, and then you go into self-actualization, which is what this card is about, self-actualization. Yeah, so it's a good way to start the year. It seems to me, Life Path 5, that what has happened is all your lessons from 2022, straight away, you're going to be just putting them in place in January and moving forward with them. Now, for your clarifier, you have the 10 of Cups and joyfulness. So this is going to be emotionally satisfying for you. It'll be emotionally satisfying for those around you as well. This card can sometimes be the family card. So it's not just about you, it's about those around you as well. And this is going to be good for everybody involved. So we're seeing January starting off as a real positive month. And yeah, it's going to be, as I say, these actualization, these are changed for good for the long time, for the long run. Okay, and we can see that again with this beautiful Ten of Cups card here, this emotional abundance and emotional satisfaction. So moving into February, you're starting with something new here. So it's an ace. It's the ace of fire. So it's a new beginning coming through. This card can be also about taking advantage of what is on offer. So, you know, you're going to be seeing the positives in life and you're going to be taking advantage of that. You're going to be actively pursuing your goals. You may find as well, this is a time for you breaking traditions and offering something new through. But that being said, we do have the King of Pentacles here. And this is all about seeking out a mentor. So you're being advised in this new beginning that you're going to be going into in February. I can't be specific because it's a general reading. So you'll know what it is you're working towards or what you want from your life in 2023. So yeah, you're being advised to just mentor, to find somebody who can give you some, you know, good advice maybe, or is gifted in what it is you're looking to do, or, you know, just somebody who you can look up to and you can feel that you can expand your knowledge for whatever area it is you're working on. The King of Pentacles is also about an overflowing of material abundance. So we can see that with this action and this new idea and this movement here, this is going to be helping you plant seeds for abundance, for either instant abundance or long-term abundance. Because the fire energy, which you have the Ace of Fire, is a fast-moving energy. And the Pentacles energy is more about putting roots down and to gain something with longevity, something that's going to last. So we've got both aspects here. So it could be a good idea that comes through, but you just start it and then you know, but it's going to give you something in the long run that is going to create a nice abundance for you and overflowing material abundance as well. So this is patience and determination. So whatever it is you're acting on in February, you're going to find that you have patience, you have determination for it. You also have the confidence as well. The confidence to do what it is you're doing. And this is it. February is about you creating security in your material realm as well. Okay? Or further securing your material realm. So moving through into March, and you have the Destiny card. This is where things get a bit interesting for you, Life Path 5, because this card is all about your personal destiny. Alongside this card, you have the card Queen of Pentacles with growth. So we've got more Pentacles energy coming through here. So growth, yes, and destiny. So with the destiny, the energy of this card is to do with, it's a personal destiny, but it's also seeking answers. And it's a time to explore the heart and mind. And what that means, so a heart-mind coherence. So this is not just thinking with logic, but checking in on yourself, checking in on your heart centre, checking in how you truly feel. But this becoming more natural to you. So your decisions are coming from a place of compassion and a place of authenticity is what you want. There's no conditioning involved in it. It's coming purely from your inner being. Okay, some people would say your higher self as well. Coming from your higher self. So it's also an energy where you're going to be discovering your gifts. It's and any talent you have and gifts if you haven't discovered them already, or you know, just moving forward with them as well with a confidence. Now, one thing with this card, and this kind of confirms it, getting the Queen of Pentacles along with this Destiny card, is that this can be a time for healing. So ancestral healing, just meaning basically any childhood wounds, anything, any kind of behaviours that have been passed through generations to generations, that don't serve your highest good, basically, or cause you problems in life, or have caused you problems in life in the past. So it's time to do some healing there. And it's not just because of these cards here. We've got, moving on into April, you have the Wisdom card. And we can see this is going to be carrying through into April. And you have the King of Cups with understanding as a clarifier, along with the Seven of Wands with defense. Now this to me tells me that you're going to be going around about April time, you're going to be going in and doing some more self-realization. So you're going to start growing again. It's like you've been growing, and now you're putting, at the beginning of the year, you're putting that growth into action, and you're running along with that nicely, and then you start to go back to do some more self-realization, ready for self-actualization, which is coming at the end of the year. So basically, you are going to be introspecting, you're going to be looking inside, you're going to be learning about yourself more, what you need to let go of in order to live a fulfilling life. Now, the reason you have these two cards coming through, I feel, is because you may find some resistance to this. So you may understand what you need to do with the King of Cups here in that beautiful understanding energy. But there's going to be a part of you that's not going to want to move forward. So you could have that resistance. So, you might not want to get out of your comfort zone or give up something that you like because, at the time of doing it or having it, if it's something like, I don't know, say chocolate, it feels good at the time, but in the long run it's not doing you any good, but you just, see, it's something you want to change and shift, but there is going to be some resistance at this time. So you may find that in the month of April that you're spending time you want to spend some time on your own as you work through this, as you learn to let go of that resistance so that you can make them changes that you desire. Now we see that these changes are coming because the next card in the placement of May is the Child card. So this card again is about new beginnings. So we've got new beginnings again. And this will be because you've shifted something. You've let go of something that no longer served you. After a little bit of push and pull, you will let go of it. This is a really beautiful card to get. It's a beautiful energy. It's seeing your potential. So for some of you, it could be, the push and pull could be, maybe if it's insecurities, letting go of insecurities, and you manage to do that, you manage to dig deep, find out where them insecurities come from, and then you manage to go into this energy of seeing your full potential. So you're seeing yourself. This card is about being emotionally healed as well. So, it's come after a time of self-inner work, and then you have this beautiful emotional healing and feeling emotionally healed. It can also be emotional fulfillment as well. And also it's being more present. So, and taking delight in the moment, and hope and trust. Now we do have coming through here, we have the Knight of Wands and impulsiveness. Now, like Path 5, you can be quite impulsive. This is one of the aspects of your personality. It's one of the things that make you great, like Path 5 as well. But it can cause you problems sometimes if you're trying to get something done, if you're trying to be consistent, so you've got the impulse, but then harmony. So we've got that push and pull again. So even though you are going to have done some work in April and you're going to be moving into May with feeling brand new, there's still going to be a bit of a push and pull coming through with the impulsiveness here with the King of Wands, and then the balance here, the temperance and the need for balance. The other thing that I want to say about the Temperance card, because she has her foot on the earth, which is the 3D reality, and then she has one foot in the stream of consciousness. So this, for some of you, could be if you are actively working on a spiritual path. It could be bringing your spirituality into balance and grounding, and need to ground. Okay, and get some practicality going, you know, and ground. So for your final card, which we're now in June, you have the Sensual, and this energy is a good energy to be finishing off, because this energy is about bringing in balance. It's loyalty. It's feeling grounded where you are. And we've seen this in April and May, that this is push and pull, you know. So you're coming into balance here. But it's also about speaking up. It's seeing the truth. We see this with the moon card. The clarifier card for the central is the moon. This is about the energy of the moon is seeing through illusions, and again, balance. It's bringing the balance in. You can't see it on this card, but on the, let me get it for you. The original tarot one, I can show you. Yeah. So the two dogs, these are two pillows that are in the, that's a stream of consciousness. The two pillows there, so it's balance. We have the light and the dark dog there, so we could look at that as a positive and negative aspects of duality, and it's bringing them in. But to bring in the balance, an illusion is needed to be seen through. Now I get a feeling, like Path 5, that this isn't your illusion, this is somebody around you, and you're going to need to speak up to help them to see things for how they really are. Take all that beautiful wisdom you've got, take your knowledge, and just that way that you have with people, where you can really get people to see things from your point of view. You know, you're very good with people. You have a good what's the word I'm looking for? Interaction energy. You're good at interacting with people you're close to and people you love. So yes, and emotions, we've got the crab here, Cancer, emotions. So this is something that you might want to tread a little bit lightly with. It might be an emotional issue for somebody, but you are being asked to take all you've got, to bring that forward and to help somebody see through an illusion. Because I do get the feeling it isn't you. I get the feeling it's somebody else who needs to see past this illusion. But just tread carefully. But for you personally, you ending June or going into June in a really good energy. Yeah, and also, you know, you've got the Strength card throughout this reading. So when you are going within and you're doing your work, you're going to have this beautiful strength that's going to help you through any of the challenging parts of that, which I've spoke about. Is more of a push-pull, the resisting of letting things go, you know. But you're going to be able to do it. You're going to manage it. You've got this beautiful energy surrounding you to help you with that life path 5. So it seems like a very active. I feel the first half of the 6 months you're going to be active, is in on the outer world, and I feel then you're going to be going within for a couple of months and more of an in-world action, like dealing with your inner feelings and your inner thoughts and your inner passions, and then you're going to be getting by June back out again. So you might just have a couple of months of downtime later on in the beginning of the year. Okay, so that was your main reading, Life Path 5. I'm now going to clear the cards away and get the piles ready for the second section of this video. I will speed up the shuffling and picking process again for you. Okay, life path 5, here are your piles. Now, if you could, take a moment and choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to. And also, just whilst I've got you there for a sec, can you like and subscribe, please, if you've took any value out of this reading? Thank you. Yeah, I'll give you a moment, and if you need any more time, you can pause the video. I shall be turning over pile 1 now. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Okay. So that's basically saying don't get in arguments with people because it's a waste of your time, basically. Past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. And that's been running through the whole of the reading. And your yes or no card is a no with moving on. And that's the 8 of Cups. Okay. Pile 2. White Witch, be the light. Willingness. You are able to compromise in the end. Sorry, I'll say that again. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. You have a no with endings and defeats. Okay. Now for you, pile 3, for some reason I felt drawn to 2 with the yes or no cards, but anyway, I don't know why. I'm intrigued to see why when turning them over. Let's have a look at your first oracle card. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. And healing is going to happen. You can see that through your cards, life path 5, all through them. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Now let's see why you've got 2 cards. Maybe and a no. Oh, right, okay. So a defeat. You know what I find interesting? Before I go into this card, pile 3, all piles have had a no with defeats or endings. So, this is telling me, life path 5s, that if you felt drawn to this video, there's going to be a change going on. Yeah. But you also had the Hierophant with maybe. So I feel for you, pile 3, life path 5, that there may be, you've got the 5 there as well. Yeah. Let's see what... I choose which traditions... oh, hang on, I can't read on the side. Let me start again. I choose which traditions embrace and how I do it. I choose which traditions I embrace and how I do it. So I feel it's open for you. It's leaning to the no, but it's open. I know that's not much help, and I do apologise for that if you was looking for a yes or no. But there you go. There are your answers. I wish you all the best for 2023, and until the next reading, bye.